Welcome to a guided meditation to help with worries and worrying on Declutter the Mind. In this practice, we'll use a simple visualization to allow us to detach and disconnect ourselves from worry that we may be holding on to or that has a hold on us. So, the first thing before we get into the practice is we need to stop telling ourselves a story about this worry. Whatever the reason you're feeling it or holding on to it, let go of that story. We don't need to attach thoughts to this worry. You may feel like this worry is valid or useful. You may believe worrying is productive. And whether this is true or not, let's just let go of the story here. We're only interested in the feeling of worry itself for this practice. And with that, let's find our seat. You can sit on a chair or cushion on the floor with your back upright and comfortable. And now, close your eyes. Let's start first by imagining ourselves standing in the street. Picture yourself in whatever way is easiest for you. And the location isn't important, but if it's easier, you can imagine yourself standing on the street outside of your home. And picture yourself here holding two suitcases, one in each hand. And in your left hand is the first suitcase. And in it are all the worries that you've built up over the past. It may be from previous experiences, trauma, things from the past that leave you with a lack of confidence or leaving you with uncertainty. Simply imagine the weight of all that accumulated worrying in that first suitcase. And in the other suitcase in your right hand is all the worry that you may be feeling right now, and maybe you may experience in the future. This could be the feelings in the pit of your stomach. This could be other feelings that surround worry, such as insecurity, nervousness, and anxiety. Simply imagine all these worries packed into this suitcase. And now take a moment to picture yourself standing there in the street, holding these two heavy suitcases. Imagine yourself thinking about the contents of each one. So we reflect on the past and how everything that's happened for us and not to us. Reflect that any worries we experienced in the past, we don't need to identify with or make part of our identity. Reflect that we don't need to blame anyone here for all these worries and worrying we've experienced in the past. Not even ourselves. We can take responsibility, but blaming isn't helpful here. Reflect that we do have a choice to let go here. And now reflect on the present and the future, and how we can choose going forward to act and live despite the worrying. To live with it if we must, but allow it to help us build more courage and develop resilience because of the worry we live with. And we can choose to keep out anxiety, insecurity, nervousness. And now again, picturing yourself in the street. Picture yourself raising up your left arm, holding the heavy suitcase, carrying the past worries. Consider how the past cannot be changed, and all we can do is learn from it. We can choose to become a better person from it and move on. And now, standing there in the street with your left arm still raised, carrying this heavy case, make a conscious decision. Do you want to drop the suitcase containing the past worries? And if so, simply drop it. Just drop it. And now picturing yourself in the street, picture yourself raising up your right arm, holding the heavy suitcase carrying the worries of the present and the future. Consider how this energy is not useful to you, that any future worry you may experience is just a test of your character to be confident and brave despite it. That we can choose to let go of these feelings now and overcome worry in the future. And now standing there in the street with your right arm still raised carrying this heavy case, make a conscious decision. Do you want to drop the suitcase containing the worries of the present and the future? And if so, simply drop it. Just drop it. And now, as soon as you have dropped those two suitcases, imagine yourself walking into your home or the place where you are right now. And then imagine yourself taking your seat right where you are right now, plopping down, relaxed, liberated. Two weights that were bringing us down, completely let go. Like coming home from a long, grueling trip, dropping the luggage and just relaxing and resting in the present. And allow yourself to simply rest here. Allow the mind to go where it wants for the next few moments. And now bring your mind back to the present, noticing the breath, the physical sensations around you. And now open your eyes. Thanks for sitting, and may you have a confident day. Thanks again for taking the time to practice. If you've enjoyed this practice, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can also join and become a member and receive access to courses and more. Head on over to declutterthemind.com for more and download our free iOS and Android app.